Full contact. In the blue corner, for the first time at Senshi, we welcome from the Ivory Coast, Yves, Romania, Sebastian Lutaniuc. He is only 22 years old, stands at 180 centimeters tall, and weighs in at 100.4 kilograms. His titles: the European Muay Thai Champion 2016. He is 2 times Romanian Muay Thai Champion in 2016 and 2018. He is 2 times the Romanian Kickboxing Champion in 2015 and 2017.
Aranjați să moară mâncătorul, să înceapă să vorbească singur turnătorul. Obligați să scriem viitorul, istoria mai vrea un pas, noi suntem următorul.
Mulți au încercat să întoarcă fără rezultat. Timpul nu e ca la ceas, uite-te atent, suntem următorul pas. De la primul puștan suntem următorul pas, până la ultimul golan suntem următorul pas. Cu sau fără bani suntem următorul pas, niciodată în spate, totdeauna se poate. De la primul puștan suntem următorul pas, până la ultimul golan suntem următorul pas. Cu sau fără bani suntem următorul pas, niciodată în spate, totdeauna se poate. Nu sunt clas când vorbesc de următorul pas, las.
Unfortunately, once again, it seems we have a slight issue with the non-sanctioned leg supporters that have been wrapped around the fighters' feet. We're going to have to take them off if they have not been approved by an official doctor. Okay. Welcome, Sebastian Lutaniuc.
So here we go with our next contest, fought under KWU, our Senshi full contact rules, which is K1 for the uninitiated, fought at plus 95 kilograms. We have from the Ivory Coast, Roland, who actually looks like he's been chiseled from black stone. What a specimen! And he comes against the Romanian Sebastian Lutaniuc, who is, well, dare I say it, the opposite in condition. However, Lutaniuc is 12 years younger than the Ivory Coast fighter. And I'm joined here in the commentary desk with another legend, a Kyokushinkai and K1 superstar from Australia, Sam the Man Greco. Sam, what an honour it is to be here. And I noticed you trimmed your hair after seeing me yesterday. You get right down to the bone. Well done, sir.
I did indeed. If I'm going to fit into this commentary box, I thought I'd better do exactly the same.
So here we are, and, well...
Ollie just really winding him up here.
And you can see right early on the power from the Ivory Coast fighter. But give full credit to the Romanian.
Oh, most definitely, most definitely.
No fear.
I mean, you look at the two bodies and they're quite the opposite, but never judge a book by its cover.
Well, and youth could play a factor. You know, when you're as muscular as Roland, you know, that lactic acid can take its toll. So let's see what his conditioning is like. Oh, a stiff low kick there.
It's nice, both low kicks. Both guys are really trading hard. They're acknowledging the fact that they're trading hard, and this is what's going to make a great fight here today. Referee just warning both guys with those low kicks. They're probably too low.
And actually, both these guys, let's ignore their physiques for the second. They've both got huge credentials as champions.
Most definitely, and they're both trading out. I mean, it's just unbelievable just watching how technical these guys are. Everything's just a timing game for them both.
Well, what? Awesome.
Nice left hook there by Roland.
Roland's technique is wonderful.
Yeah, he really winds up on it, puts everything behind it. Just switched to southpaw. I thought he'd go for a body kick, and it's exactly what he did.
Yeah. And the Romanian Lutaniuc took it very well.
Took it very well, but answered back. Oh, there's a nice left hook there by the Romanian. It's a beautiful trade-off by both guys. This is what makes an interesting fight, that it plays, it's like a chess game here. They're just trying to work each other out, but trying to make each other make a mistake and make each other pay.
And what fascinates me is, and I know from experience, we expect the muscular, chiseled fighter to come out on top against someone who's perhaps a little bit chubby. But we know, as you said, don't judge a book by its cover. But if the Romanian comes out victorious, especially by knockout, this crowd will go bonkers.
It'll absolutely raise the roof here.
Yeah.
Absolutely raise the roof. It's a beautiful kick there by Roland. Nice low kick. He's targeting the Romanian's front leg there.
Yeah.
Nice trade-off there with an overhand right by the Romanian.
Yeah, Lutaniuc can't take too many of those front low kicks. That'll slow him down, that'll stop him stepping in, and if he wants to counter, it'll stop him doing so. There's a little bit of blood on the left shin of the Romanian as well.
He's got very quick hands. Very quick hands, Sebastian, there from Romania.
End of the first round, and Lutaniuc goes back to his corner smiling. He's enjoying himself.
Well, you know what they say, when you start enjoying it, especially in the fight game, you're a very dangerous person.
Well, or well, let's change his name to Lunatic instead of Lutaniuc. But I'm going to give that first round to the Ivory Coast fighter, chiseled in stone, Ollie Roland. So that's a 10-9. However, I will say that the effort he put into those techniques, you can see he's breathing heavy in his corner. And if the lactic acid takes over, he could slow right down.
And fitness plays a major role here. So, he came out, Ollie came out in that first round giving everything and probably left nothing left in the tank. Who knows? It's yet to be seen the second round. And the Romanian might come out technically and put one on Ollie, but yet to be seen. This is a very technical fight. Very calculated, I should say.
And they've both got power. They've both got finishing power. So let's see. Oh, nice little chopping left hook there.
Very quick hands.
He's very skilled, the Romanian. 22 years of age. He's got a multitude of titles under his belt.
And obviously through that experience that he's got, he's showing it tonight. Both guys are showing it. They can stand and trade off, and they're quite accurate. Beautiful check there by the Romanian.
Like you said, Sam, this is very technical, great kickboxing.
Yeah, as you saw then, the Romanian, rather than attacking the inside front leg, he's attacked the rear leg, which you saw in the last fight also was a big plus.
Yeah, he switched into the heavyweight, switched from the front leg to the lead leg. The rear leg.
Rear leg.
Now, the work rate of Roland has slowed down.
It definitely has. Both fighters have slowed down now. I think, it is definitely, there's a bit of a low kick there, but it's definitely is going to be a chess game here. It's going to be about making you miss, making you pay. As you see, Roland's just switched to southpaw. He's staying in southpaw at the moment.
Wow. This is fascinating. Halfway through the second round, and both guys are tired, but the work rate has been very high. But
the work rate, go ahead.
I'm just going to say, when you're that muscular, it's very difficult to get a second win. You seize up, but when you're of the build of the Romanian, you can get a second win.
I'll tell you, there's a little weakness here, and it's got nothing to do with anyone, but the weakness I see here is just Roland's dropping his guard now. He's tired, he's dropping his guard. He's vulnerable to get caught with a straight left or a right. As you see, he's getting clobbered over the top. He's just really got to be careful.
You see it there, and getting countered with a left hook, perhaps.
Leaves his hands low.
But Lutaniuc's got to... Well, if Roland throws a punch and drops his hands afterwards, Lutaniuc can roll in and counter. Most
definitely. And he's got a nugget type body. He's very He's very dense and throws his whole body behind his punches.
A nugget.
A nugget. It's the only thing I can think of right now.
Fantastic. Well, we said it here first at Senshi 19. And that's a compliment, ladies and gentlemen, not an insult. If you get described as having a nugget-type body, Sam Greco coined it.
There it is there.
Last 10 seconds of the second round, and Lutaniuc coming back strong.
Yeah, Lutaniuc's trying to land. He can see that Roland's actually just dropping his guard and getting tired. You know, the most interesting thing, and you know, even that round there, Lutaniuc looked really, really good compared to what Roland looked. But at the end of the day, you know, it's how the judges see it, not the way we see it, it's the way the judges see it.
I completely agree. However, I'm going to put you on the spot because the first round, I think clearly, was a 10-9 to the blue corner. Ollie Roland from the Ivory Coast. But I am going to say, wow, that second round was very, very close on points. But I think because Ollie Roland slowed down, I'm going to give that second round to the red corner. I'm going to give it to the Romanian. I don't know if you agree, Sam. You've learned over the years not to give an opinion.
I'm not to give an opinion on this. I'm just going to let that one just go by.
Wow.
It's good to see.
We've got 3 minutes left.
This is going to be interesting. Fitness is going to play a big, big part in this round. You know, this is just a tactic to get a bit more of a rest, I guess.
Well, yeah, it could be. But all the time you're resting, your opponent's resting.
That's exactly right.
Man, this is absolutely fascinating now. Third round of this heavyweight contest. 22 years old, Lutaniuc from Romania takes a shot early on. He's fighting the 34-year-old chiseled specimen from the Ivory Coast, Ollie Roland, who looked like he was going to come out in the first round and overpower the Romanian, but it wasn't the case.
No, not at all. Look, you know, the Romanian looks still very, very composed. You know, we're early into the third round. You know,
whoa!
There's a nice little short little left hook there. I must admit, the ring is a bit slippery in there, so at times, I think his finger might have come out of the glove then. Or he's got to pull it up, yep.
Yep.
As you can see, here we go. Not too much rest for you there, Ollie.
Well,
How'd you come again?
If that was Tyson Fury, he'd have kept it like it
true.
and done something weird.
Yeah.
But there's no unfair play here at Senshi.
Ollie's looking for that jumping knee. He's trying to set up for it.
And I'd like to see Lutaniuc low kick Ollie Roland, but man, it's so difficult with a 3-round fight. Nice combination from the Romanian. Like you say, 22 years of age, very composed indeed.
Yeah, very, very composed. They've been both on the trading side and on the receiving end of some big punches, but withstanding everything and both being composed. My only concern really was with Ollie in the second round that he was dropping his hands. He actually looks better in this round. Just as I said that he's fallen over, so...
Yeah.
As I said to you, the ring is slippery in there.
Jinxed him. Yeah, it's a funny canvas, very thin, like a nylon material. It's not so much slippery, but the actual canvas is moving. So that's something perhaps that we need to address.
And especially with ankle guards on, you've got material on material, it is quite slippery.
So we're coming up to 1 minute left. And if it carries on like this, it's an interesting sort of
I think it was an outside crescent kick.
Well,
yeah.
Of sorts.
Yeah. That's just caught the glove. Didn't catch him on the head.
I'll tell you what's going to be fascinating, Sam, is if this goes to a 4th round.
Most likely. This is the way I'm looking at it, but yet again, I'm not the judge. There's some nice combinations there by the Romanian.
I think if it does go to a 4th round, it's really going to fall into the favour of Sebastian Lutaniuc from Romania. And but his corner are going to have to give him a very good talking to at the end of this round. 30 seconds left of the 3rd round. And really, for guys plus 95 kilograms, the pace has been great.
The pace has been excellent, actually. You know, obviously compared to the first round, it has slowed down a bit. Beautiful right hand there by the Romanian. Nice body shot there by the Romanian.
Yeah, 2 left hooks.
Yeah, nice right hook. He's catching him on the spot. This is what we want. This is what the Romanian needs to finish off. He needs to finish strong.
It's going to shine in the judges' eyes at the end of the round. Well, 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 ladies and gentlemen.
This is going to be interesting the way the judges see this.
Come on, I'll put 10 euros on it. 4th round or not? What do you think?
Did I tell you I'm broke?
Well, okay, you got out of the bet, but man, I mean, listen, I don't want to influence anybody, and we want to keep this all fair and above board, but I would love to see a 4th round to decide this one.
And I think you might be right.
Well,
I think you might be right.
Listen, I'll tell you what I think. On my scorecard,
our special awards presenter would be
I've got it 28-29 to the Romanian. To the red corner. That's on the granite scorecard.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening, that's unofficial.
Yep.
Until we hear it straight from the judges.
Absolutely.
Scorecards. So don't get excited as yet, because we might see a 4th round here.
Official scorecard.
And here we go.
The judges.
Good Lord, the Romanian raising his hand.
Split decision.
A split decision.
Judge number 1, 28-29 in favor of the red corner. Judge 2, 29-29 as a draw.
Oh.
And Judge 3, 28-29 in favor of the red corner.
Well, there you go.
Sebastian.
You're right. You're on the money. You're on the money, and I take my hat off to you for calling that. I thought it was probably a little bit closer than that, but never mind. Like I said, I'm not the judge. I'm only a retired fighter.
But a handsome one at that, Sam.
Oh, God.
You know.
I got a great head for radio. That's about it, mate.
But listen, we've said it before. We'll say it again. We give our opinion here on the commentary box. But there's 3 judges, and that's for a reason. And they're on 3 different sides of the canvas. Gives them a great view, and we pull those 3 scorecards together to give a fair and good decision. And that's what's happened. I don't think that's unfair. As I say, the crowd loved it because the visual underdog came through. But man, at 22 years of age, he was composed. He took some punishment, especially those low kicks.
Oh, he took some early punishment, didn't he?
Good Lord. Bravery, composure, and a very mature fighter for 22 years of age.
Yeah, most indeed. And as I said, never judge a book by its cover. If you did have to judge a book by its cover, you thought Ollie would have won this, but definitely not. And the Romanian came home strong, came home when he needed to come home to score those, the